Okay guys, we are back with another top 5. Drop a like on this video if you end up enjoying it. But today guys, we're going to be talking about the top 5 features on Eisendrache that we loved as a community. I took some of your input, and of course I took some of my own personal preferences and came up with this top 5. And if you're asking yourself, well, is there really enough unique features on this map to do a top 5? Absolutely, guys. We got the tram fuse, we've got the rocket test site, we've got the low gravity room, the main Easter egg, the gate trap, the Panzer 2.0, the new Easter egg song Dead Again, we've got the Panzer helmet, we got the Panzer claw, we got the death ray, there are skeletons, there are bows, there is a plant that gives you gobble gum, and for the love of God, Pack-a-Punch gives you multicolored camo. There's a ton, but only 5 can fit, so let's get started with number 5. Coming in at number 5 spot's going to be the Death Ray. It's located on top of the map in the Bastion section, and it costs 1,000 points. Once activated, it sends a surge of electricity covering the floor, frying all of the zombies, even suspending some of them in air. They do not stand a chance. This trap is also very helpful in holding the Panzer Soldat still long enough for you to shoot and kill him. A very, very unique, very awesome trap added to Eisendrache, and that's why it was named number 5 on my list. It's time for number 4, and this was a very fun, very cool, something we've never seen before in Call of Duty's Easter egg. And that is the skeletons on Eisendrache. So, by locating 3 invisible skulls using in plain sight, you shoot them with the Wrath of the Ancients. All 3 of them, and once you have completed shooting all 3 of the skulls, skeletons will appear instead of zombies. It is an amazing, really cool change of pace, something straight out of Nazi zombie army, and I loved it. Really cool to see something else besides zombies trying to rip your face off. And that's number 4. Let's move on to the number 3 spot. Alright, so number 3, this would not be a good top 5 if I did not include the DG4 Ragnaroks. This is a weapon created by Group 935 using Element 115, and it's a buildable on Eisendrache by collecting 3 pretty easy to obtain parts, and once you have collected those parts, all you have to do is go to any workbench and craft it, and then you have got them. They work on a charge, they are time-based, and you will have to recharge them, but they have 3 different uses. You can actually melee zombies, you can even gravity spike the ground, sending zombies flying, and usually killing all of them. And of course, there's a really cool trap you can use with the Ragnarok DG4, and it's actually required to do the main Easter egg. Spoiler alert, speaking of the main Easter egg. And number 2 is going to be the main Easter egg, where Dempsey finds himself trying to kill himself, unbeknownst to himself. It's one giant mind fuck. So by completing an amazing series of steps and going through some really cool cinematics and some excellent dialogue between our characters on the map, we finally get to a gigantic boss fight, which is just out of control bananas. And once you complete the boss fight, you end up blowing up the moon. And once you finish blowing up the moon, Dempsey has to kill Dempsey. Insanity! So original Dempsey gets put inside the summonings key by Richtofen because new Dempsey, Origins Dempsey, just couldn't do it himself, and I don't blame him, but this was one of the best, absolute best Easter eggs ever in Call of Duty Zombies, and arguably it is the best Easter egg in Call of Duty Zombies, so this one absolutely had to make it on the list. But if this was number 2, then what's number 1? Now, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, but in the number 1 spot, we're going to have the Wrath of the Ancients, the bow, and all of its upgraded versions. That would include the Tornado / Electric bow, the fire/volcano bow, the wolf bow, the keeper skull/void bow. There are 4 total upgrades you can get, all pretty easily obtainable by completing specific steps. Now, each of these upgraded bows have their own specific attack, and a fully charged shot will do another unique attack to that bow. These were a great addition to zombies. I was not expecting them whatsoever. I think these are a better version of the staff, and I would love to hear you guys down below in the comment section on a couple of things. If there was something on this top 5 that I left out you felt should be on that top 5, let me know down below. And do you like the staffs from Origins or the bows from Eisendrache better? Guys, that's it for the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. We're on the road to 250,000 subscribers. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.